Qtum, pronounced quantum, is what we're going to be talking about today. I've talked about this in the past. I do like this as a project. Before I do, as always, I update my spreadsheet. These were the first 26 coins I spoke about on YouTube, and obviously Phantom was a Udemy course where I said it'd be the best investment in the year, currently up 271 times. If you'd invested $100 into each one of these when I release my videos and you're still holding your bag, you'd be sitting on $45,900 in profit. So add on your $2,600 investment, sitting on $48,500. That's even with the overnight retracements that we've seen on everything. I've held every single one of these at one point or another, closed positions on damn near all of them in profit, except Grin sucked. And I've reinvested that into new cryptos. So if you want to see the cryptos that I hold, there's a link in the description for Copy My Crypto. It's where I share my portfolio. And these coins, I've built this portfolio to maximize gains in this bull cycle. Even with this huge retracement overnight, portfolio is still up very nicely in the last few weeks. And the coins that I hold are set for absolutely massive gains. If you want to make those gains, then all you need to do is click the link and check out my portfolio. And from there, you will see why this is going to be a great bull cycle and why this portfolio is going to make stupid gains. So click the link in the description. Right, guys, Qtum. Quantum is actually how it's pronounced. But, so there's currently 98 million circulating supply. There's only ever going to be 107 million, so not actually that far away at this point. Qtum is a smart contract platform. It's been around for a good few years. In the previous bull cycle in 2017-18, it actually peaked at like $90-something, $94, which is about 8x or so away from where we're at right now. So Qtum I've spoken about in the past, like I've said, and CoinMarketCap have also done like a little breakdown on what Qtum is, which is effectively just explaining that it's a proof of stake blockchain, faster than Ethereum, faster than Bitcoin. Now they updated their roadmap recently. So in terms of Q1 for this past year, they did dev testnet on Quantum Core to ensure faster blocks. There's a new staking mechanism, so it's more efficient. It should have ledger support now, which is always good. They're also looking at DeFi and dApp partnerships. Now, DeFi is something that they're looking to really build on. And if we look at the moment, they've got a DeFi incentive program. I'm going to talk about that in a sec. So Q2, which we've finished. They researched the difficulty algorithm. They've hard forked for faster blocks, and they've also got decentralized authentication. So they're looking strong. The second half of this year, they're looking to build and add more and more partnerships for DeFi and dApp. Now, Quantum in particular is focused on developers, is ideal for dApps. So they've got a whole section on developing, on what to do for developers. Now, in terms of ecosystem, it needs to grow. But that's why they're reaching out with DeFi incentive programs and stuff like that. So this is from the Quantum Chain Foundation. And to encourage more developers to transplant and develop DeFi on Quantum, they've launched $1 million DeFi incentive program. The total award of this incentive program will be $1 million, with up to $5 million depending on community support and projects permitting. So there's an application process you can fill out if you want to be a part of it. Now, right now, they've got to build their ecosystem more. One thing that I like Quantum. I like its staking mechanism, but I I don't think it's possible that it's going to hit its previous all-time high this bull cycle. You know, 9x, 8x, 9x from here. You're putting it on around a $10 billion market cap, which is quite a big ask when the ecosystem itself isn't growing at any sort of rapid rate. The highest it's been this year is around $26. Now, what I like about it on top of the staking is the fact that it's damn near everywhere. You can buy it everywhere. But as you can see within the site and within the ecosystem, there isn't a lot of development. So if we check Qtum dApps, what you'll see is we've got a few. So there's Inc, and Energo, I don't know how to say that, Mediblock. So there's a few, but they're not. None of these are right now anything that I'm excited about. This identity framework is starting to grow, and I imagine that could end up being quite useful and valuable, but it's still in prototype phase. Mediblock, again, with what we've seen recently in the last sort of year or so in terms of how we're dealing with doctors lately. This is quite a useful tool in terms of having a personal record, your healthcare personal record. Pundy X, everyone knows. I'm just not enamored with the dApps that I'm seeing. You know, some gambling ones here and there. There's always gambling ones on every blockchain. But yeah, the development at the moment, not amazing. So in terms of ecosystem, as you can see, most of it is down to wallets, exchanges, and staking services. There's not a ton in terms of a growing ecosystem. And that is the issue. Fundamentally, that's what everything boils down to some degree. Well, certainly with smart contracts. Ecosystem has to be growing and growing and growing. If we look at the biggest ecosystems at the moment, obviously Ethereum's the daddy, but Ethereum's ran so well in price in this year because it's in large part because everything's built on Ethereum. Solana has ran really well this year. And why is that? Because their ecosystem is enormous. Elrond has run really well this year. Why? Because their ecosystem continues to grow. Phantom ran very well this year. Again, their ecosystem is growing and growing and growing. Cardano ran very well this year. Ecosystem growing and growing and growing. And when their smart contract stuff is up and running properly, Cardano should boom. And this is the issue with Qtum for me. While I like it, I genuinely do. The ecosystem needs more rapid growth. And with the sort of incentives, while I like the DeFi incentive program, that's not a huge amount of money to be offering. And there's a lot of smart contract platforms that have incentive programs, Cardano, Solana, all of them. So not sure how much of a draw it is. The transactions per second as well are not really fast enough compared to some of the ones that the ones that we've seen and are going to see. Elrond, Solana, Cardano, all rapid, all absolutely rapid. So I'm not sure there's enough of a draw to build on Qtum right now. In this bull cycle, maybe $35, maybe a 3x from where it is right now. Might do a 4x, might bang up to $45, but I can't really see Qtum or Quantum getting a market cap much north of, say, 6 billion. So you're looking at 5x 5, maybe 5.5x at the max. But until they've got more adoption, more use cases, a wider ecosystem, there's not the draw for Qtum as an investment, really. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you're new to crypto, check out Copy My Crypto. I built my portfolio. I share my portfolio. It's been designed to maximize gains. And even in a day, in a 24-hour period where we've had brutal corrections across the market, my portfolio is solidly up in the last few weeks. And if you want to be a part of that and you want to make those gains, click the link in the description and enjoy that profit. Build your wealth. That's it from me. Take care.